Well, it's after dinner. We're kind of assessing the damage down here in the garden. It doesn't look real good, for the tomatoes anyway. Take a closer look. I've kind of gone through, try to stand some stuff up. We're gonna get some stakes and put them in, but man, this side really took a beating. I mean, basically just flattened everything. I think even if I would have had these staked or whatever, it probably would have broken plants. A lot of these tops that are broken. It's a shame because I mean, some of these had the starts of tomatoes on them. Oh, we got a nice kohlrabi. Why don't you go wash it off? Actually, you can't wash it off because we don't have power at the house. Ripped up our little fabric. Anyway, hey bud, watch your step. Why don't you guys go the other way here real quick?
That you tie up the tomatoes. You think it would have mattered?
I don't know.
These look bad.
Yeah, they look bad. Oh well.
That's gardening.
It's just the way it is.
You should call this video Unhappy Gardening. Oh, how unhappy gardening.
Anyway.
Oh, how unhappy gardener.
Disappointed gardener.
Well, this gives you an idea of the kind of storm that came through here late this afternoon, around 5:45. Took out a couple trees along the road here, and further on down there's 2 more trees down. This was across the road in the yard here, so we're gonna be picking up sticks and stuff like that. But really, the main disappointment's the garden. It's discouraging when stuff like this happens. You know, you put in a lot of time and effort, and you know, and then a big storm comes in like this and just rips everything up. So I'm kicking myself for not staking my tomatoes. Yeah, we've already filmed that. Our kohlrabi that we harvested tonight. Thing's huge. Here you go. Anyway, I'm kicking myself for not getting those tomatoes tied up tonight. You know, we let them go, and they were getting about 2 foot tall, and I knew I needed to get that done. I was going to try to get that done tomorrow, and then this pop-up storm came through here this evening. So on the bright side, most of them are, I think they're gonna be okay. They're covered in dirt. Most of them are laid down flat. A lot of the stuff was just kind of laid down flat. But hopefully it'll come back up tomorrow when the sun comes up and all that. And I need to get out here tomorrow, get everything tied or staked or whatever, and then try to get a hose down there to wash things off, get that dirt off the leaves. You know, because a lot of the diseases that tomatoes get are in the soil. They're soil-borne diseases. So I need to get those plants cleaned and get everything straightened up, hopefully. So anyway, we're going to take off and go from there. So I guess that's it for now. Until next time, happy gardening. Or unhappy gardening. Bye. Well, good evening. Welcome back to my little gardening show. I thought I'd make a little follow-up to the last video where we left off and the tomatoes are flattened. I ended up coming out later that weekend and spent several hours stringing everything up, and ended up we altogether lost 4 tomatoes. Here comes Bud picking up toys here. We lost 4, but I wanted to just show you real quick kind of the end result of everything, kind of where things are at right now. So everything is looking green. We've gotten a lot of rain. Everything's lush, well watered, and that includes the tomatoes. There's a lot of nice new growth. Most of them have been washed off by the rains. That's helped. What I ended up doing was taking out a lot of the lower branches because they had the soil splash on there, and some of the plants had like signs of early blight. But on the whole, everything looks real good. Tom, over at the Frugal Prepper, if you're watching, just appreciate you teaching me the mooring hitch knot last summer. I believe it was last summer you showed me that. Anyway, real easy way of tying up tomatoes. You can Google how to do that. Watch a little tutorial, a little refresher on that. There's a ton of videos on how to tie knots, but it's a really convenient knot because I can pull this out and then adjust the slack. I can rewrap it and tie it off, you know, so that it's taut again, and then just pull on the opposing ties to get it a nice tight knot so it doesn't slide. Tomatoes are grown probably about 6 or 8 inches since we planted them Memorial Day weekend. Some of them even have started to set fruit. Careful, bud. You're gonna break the flowers. These are the heirlooms. Here's some here. Those are looking good. We put this fabric back down. I've got bricks on it. We're gonna brick the other side too to weigh it down. Those pins didn't do anything. I mean, they'll supplement, but they didn't do a good job holding us down, because when those straight line winds came, it just really ripped everything up. This one I'm probably gonna have to replace. And we had I think 3 in here. This one's new, and these 2 are new. I thought this one was going to be okay, but apparently not. And basically what happened is when the wind blew them over, it snapped it away from part of the root ball. So the result is that the existing roots aren't taking up, you know, they can't support all this top growth, which is a shame because this had started setting fruit too. I'm going to leave it a couple days. Who knows? Maybe it'll come out, but it's not looking real good. And I've got plenty of replacements that I can throw in there from the greenhouse that I still have. So anyway, that's it for now. We're going to kind of go from there, see how things go. Hopefully we'll have a pretty good tomato harvest this year. Till next time, happy gardening. Bye.